two displays that you need to have on your house project. So I'm going to walk you through how to find both of them. What you're going to do in order to make this display is go on Edmodo and bring up the compound interest project which I posted. Now it does look a little bit different. I've been rewriting it to make it a little bit nicer, but all the information is still there. Once you pull it up, you can go on here. I'll wait a second for you to pull it up. And you can go to the same calculator that we've been using over and over and over again. Maybe it's even a website that's saved in your maybe it's even a website that's saved in your history here. I'll just go to it. Go to that amortization calculator. So it's this website that we've seen a couple times. So to make this display, here's what you're going to do. First, type in the price of your house. I'll make one up. I'll say $100,000. 100, 1, 2, 3. Type in your loan term. So let's say I took it out for $200 or so, or 200 years, or 20 years, and we all do 5%. So that's what we're going to put, and then hit calculate. We get this right here. You've probably seen this display 10, 11 times now because you've had to do it for your own house. Okay, this display that you have to make is going to look very similar to what we have up top, but the problem here is there's no numbers on here. So I want you to make a spreadsheet out of these numbers here. So after 1 year, it shows that I still owe $97,770. After year 2, I have that one. After year 3, year 4, year 5, year 6. So you have all those year numbers right there. So what I'm going to do in order to create this display, I'm going to open up another window. I'm going to go to Google, open up Google Sheets, and the first thing that I'm going to do is get a blank one here. I'm going to make column 1 to be the years. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hopefully you know this little trick. Once you get a few years, you can highlight it, drag this down. You're going to go for 30 years. Now I'm just going to do 12 years just to make it simple. Now in your second column, you're going to go back to this calculator and say, all right, in the first year I owed 97.7, so I'll go back and go 97.77. That's what goes there. Go back in the second one, 94.67. So 94.67, like that. I'll do a couple more. Looks like 91.41, 1.41. Next one after 91. Looks like the next one, I'll stop here, 87.99. 87.99. I think you get the idea. Do that for all 30 years. Then you're going to do exactly what you did for your other display. Highlight that information. Go over here to this little icon that looks like this. Insert a chart. And go customize it. So I would call it how much I owe. This is how much you still owe on your house. You can call it whatever you want as long as it's something like that. A chart type would probably be, once again, a line graph would probably be a little bit nicer. Let's see if I go down the horizontal axis. Looks like we're going to call that years because that's how many years have gone by. The vertical axis would be money I owe, and remember that's going to be in thousands, so it's a good idea to put that in there and insert that. You get the idea, and you can make it nicer, make the font nicer, whatever you want to do. Switch the colors, whatever you want to do to make it look nice is up to you. Then once again, you can take this, either save the image or you can copy this chart and you can put it into your slides presentation that you're going to have to do for your grandparents in a couple weeks. Okay, the last thing that you need to do for today is first you have to make this this chart right here for your house, and then the other thing that you have to do is go back to your project, and there's a bunch of questions that I would like you to answer. So if I go back to the project, here's my compound interest project. Open it up, and even though, like I said, this looks different a little bit, but it's very, very similar. I would like you to start to answer some of these questions here. So these questions are in there. What does the Bible teach about developing your gifts? Look it up. Write a thoughtful paragraph on that. What does the Bible teach about hoarding wealth? All of these questions have good answers. So I'd like you to take some time, think about it, just put it in a Google Doc. You don't need to share it with me quite yet. That's it.